My name is Jennifer. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I recently moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I am the owner of Kouture ATL. We are an upscale online boutique specializing in women's clothing pieces. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California, a small town called Carson, California. Go Colts! And it was actually really, really good growing up there. California, the weather's always nice. We have the beaches, we have Hollywood, we have parties. It's amazing, and I'm so glad that my family lived there in California. I was very close with my mom and my dad. I have two older sisters. I have a slew of aunts, uncles, and cousins, and we're such a tight-knit family. There's barely any drama or anything like that going on. So I'd say my childhood, I was really fortunate to have support from my parents. And all the family and friends actually that's been around me. Fashion's always been a part of me since I was a little girl. I used to love dressing up in my mom's clothes, putting her heels on, grabbing her purse, putting lipstick on, doing my own runway shows. So fashion's always been a piece of me. I owned two storefronts back in Los Angeles, California, one in Encino, which is right near Hollywood, and another one in a small town in the South Bay of Los Angeles, California. So I've had two storefronts. Just fashion is my passion. And when I moved to Atlanta, I kind of noticed that the shopping was just weird. It wasn't how can I say, it wasn't as accessible. It just seemed like you have to go online to find what you're looking for, or everyone was going to the mall to get their outfit, and I don't like the mall. So I said, you know what, I'm going to open up another boutique, but instead of a storefront, I'm gonna try something different. Since everything's digital, everyone's on their phone, everyone's glued to their phone, so I said I'll do it online. So I've always loved fashion. Distractions come up every day. I would say a difficult challenge that I have, number one, is capital. Starting off as a small business, you don't have much capital. So I definitely would say capital. Another distraction or obstacle that being an entrepreneur is I have to work because right now the business is not supporting me, it's supporting itself. So I still have bills, I still have rent, I still have, car payments, all this stuff coming up. So my working my 9 to 5, that definitely puts a strain on my business, because I can't, cater to my business 100% like I should be. I'm working a 9 to 5 job, making someone else rich, and putting my business to the back burner. Another obstacle that I face is being accessible. A lot of people like to shop online, but then I do have a lot of customers that want to actually get the look and feel of the piece. So I get lots of messages in my Instagram DM or on my Facebook Messenger. Where are you located? Can I come by? Do you drop off? And unfortunately, especially due to COVID right now, I'm not doing any drop-offs or pickups. I also don't feel comfortable doing those things just because, there's a lot of people that try to rob you or set you up. I mean, there's just a million things that go through my head, and that's why I don't provide those services. But I know if I did, my business probably would be booming right now, and it's not. So that is definitely some obstacles that I face right now. So I started Cali Couture in June of 2020, right during the pandemic. I had a lot of doubts. I had one side saying, no, don't do it. And I had another side saying, yeah, do it. So my boyfriend, he actually pushed me and invested $1,000 into it, which was amazing. So I got a lot of inventory. I built a website. It was during quarantine because COVID had just came out. And I built a website. I got support from all my family and friends, which was awesome. But I needed to be out there a little bit more. So I think around January or February of 2021, I discovered Shopify. And Shopify has absolutely changed the game, okay? Because there's so much more avenues that Cali Couture that it opened up for. So I started selling on Shopify. I started doing sale funnels and all this and that. So I'd say I'm averaging around 5 to 10 new customers a month, which is amazing for a business that's just barely been open for 1 year. So keeping up with trends is kind of difficult because fashion is changing every day. Seasons change. So you just have to make sure that, you're doing a lot of research, finding out what's hot, finding out what's not. Also, Cali Couture sets trends because we're pretty much the first ones to put it out there. I have a lot of competition. There's a lot of competitors out there, but we are one of the first people to get those hot new items. Luckily, I have great family and friends. I've never had any of my family or friends ask me for a discount or family discount. I know so many people that's in business where their family and friends, they totally take advantage of their services or their product that they're offering. But I've never had any family members offer discounts or, they always ask how much. I give them a price, and that's that. There actually was a time where I felt like I did hit rock bottom. It was when my mother passed away suddenly. I got a call. I was out of town. I got a call from my sister saying, "Mom's gone, mom's gone." I was 2 hours away in Palm Springs. So I was with my cousin at the time. We rushed on the freeway to get home. I was, in disbelief, crying. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to talk to any of my friends. I didn't want to eat. I couldn't sleep. I had migraines from crying so bad. I literally had to pick myself up and know that this is not what my mother would want. My mom would want me to be strong. She would want me to keep being the amazing person that she raised me to be. And I just had to look myself in the mirror, shake it off. And I just prayed a lot that God healed my feelings and my broken heart. I started Cali Kouture ATL in the middle of COVID. So a lot of people were quarantining, locked down. A lot of people were still shopping. A lot of people were still buying. COVID has not necessarily slowed my business down. The only problem that I am having is with shipping. I do a lot of my transactions as far as inventory overseas. So at that time, shipping containers, they were held back. Flights weren't going out as often as they were. It was taking 3 weeks to a month to get inventory. So that definitely slowed me down. But in terms of customers actually purchasing, COVID hasn't had an effect on my business. I have several ways of promoting Cali Couture. I do a lot of Instagram posting, a lot of Facebook posting. I'm trying to be more engaged within my customers. Trying to find that customer that's actually going to purchase from me. So I'm commenting on a lot. I'm doing a lot of friend requests. I also run ads. So I run Facebook ads, Instagram ads. I post on TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, like whatever you can think of. I'm out there trying to market as much as I can. I think another unique thing that I do is I do a lot of videos. I've done quite a few promotional videos just to give a different flavor out there. Like I said, I have a lot of competition, so I definitely want to, separate myself from them. Being an online retailer, I really don't get a lot of customer engagements when people are placing orders. However, I do get a few messages, DMs of some sorts. I haven't really had a difficult customer, only because everything's online. But I did have one customer, and she was so sweet. She purchased an outfit from me, and she messaged me once she got her outfit and took a picture of the dress that she bought. And she's super tall. I didn't know she was that tall. And the dress did not fit. So I told her, due to COVID regulations, I don't offer exchanges or returns. But she was so sweet. I offered to replace the item for free, only because, it was her birthday coming up. She wanted to wear it going out of town. So that worked out great. Cali Kouture ATL is definitely different from my competitors. I tend more to engage with my customers. I know a lot of online boutiques, they don't engage at all with their customers. They just want, a sale. They want that quick buy and just get on with it. But I pretty much kind of take a more personal approach. I email myself and don't use these blast email lists on, how was your order? I take the time out of my day and email a customer that has bought something from me, just to see how that piece fit. Do they mind taking a picture for me? Just being more engaged. I feel like I'm definitely setting the bar, being different from all my other competitors. If Cali Couture were ever at a state where we had to work under pressure, and I say we like I have this whole big team, it's actually just me. So I would be under a lot of pressure. I'm the sales representative, the customer service representative, the order entry representative, the returns lady. I am the mail lady where I'm delivering packages. So I do it all. So I feel like if I were to just get this massive influx of orders, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do that, plus juggle my 9-to-5 job at the same time. I definitely would need to hire some help. Advice I would give to an up-and-coming entrepreneur in the fashion world, I would definitely tell them to save. Budget and capital is everything within running any type of business. Inventory is expensive, it's not cheap, and you want to make sure that you have enough to process your orders, to actually get sales. Another thing I would give a piece of advice for is to do a lot of research. See what trends are out there. What are your competitors doing? Do it better than them. Come up with, different ideas. Be more creative with your content that you're posting. Always have business pages everywhere. Have an Instagram business page, a Facebook business page, a Google business page, a Yelp business page. You want business pages everywhere so that you're easily found. Thanks, ladies. Make sure to check out CaliCoutureATL.com, and also big thanks to Easy Productions, and make sure to watch this documentary, Life Lately as an Entrepreneur.